Right, so we'll start with the revised section. So if you have a look at this, question 1. In a college canteen, students can choose between a starter and a main course, or a main course and a pudding. So we can have that and one of them, or one of them and one of them. Right, so one combination is a soup and a curry. So it says, can you list the different combinations? Right, okay then. So your first one is a soup and a curry. Now I wouldn't bother, when I'm doing this, writing soup and curry. I'll just call it an SC. So you go for an SC, you can go for SB, and you can go for an SBP as well. So burger being pasta, you go for B being burger, P being pasta, so you can go for that. So there's 3 starter and main courses you can have. Next thing then, so you can choose a main course and a pudding. So you could go for a CJ, you could go for a burger and a jelly. I won't use the letters. You can go for a pasta and a jelly. So notice how I'm doing it in a logical order. I'm not just putting random letters in. The next one you can go, so that's a jelly done. Next one will be fruit. So you can go for a curry and fruit, CF, a BF, and a PF. So there's all our different combinations are all written out. Alright. So you can use shortenings, you can use letters to represent each of these, rather than writing pasta full letters that take you ages. Right, question 2. So 50 people took a test. Before they took the test, they predicted whether they thought they'd pass or fail. So 30 people predicted they would pass. 26 of those people who predicted would pass, did pass, right? And 37 passed altogether. Right, so let's just a lot of numbers there, isn't there? So we're starting with 50 people. So let's just do it one step at a time. So 30 people predicted they would pass. So they should pass. So 30 people there. Right, so if there's 50 altogether, that means 20 people predicted that they would fail. Right, so 26 of the people who predicted they would pass did pass. So there's your pass. So 26 of them actually passed. And then, so that means that with all those, there's 4 that failed. So that's that part finished. So 37 people passed altogether, and we know 26 of them were already taken for up there. So we'll do 37, take away 26, which leaves us with 11. So that's how many people predicted they would fail, but actually passed. So if there's 11 there, and there's 20 in that group, we've got 9 who said they'd fail, and also did fail as well. So number 3, Eva owns a restaurant. So this table shows the number of customers that she's had on 4 days. So there's your 4 days. So she can get lunch customers or she can get dinner customers, and there's the total. So it says complete the table. So this is a two-way table. So when we complete it, what we're looking at is just basically putting the information in. So this total here is going to be those two put together. So that'll be 75. I'm working backwards for this one to work out how many people had lunch on Thursday. So it'll be 97, take away 70. So that'll be 27. And same thing, 120, take away 30, leaves us with 90. Okay. What fraction of customers on Wednesday had lunch? So there's my Wednesday. So it's out of 70. What fraction of them had lunch? It's 22 out of 70. Now, knowing what we know about fractions, that's not good enough because you'd have to simplify it. So it'll become 11, because I can half both of those and become 11 over 35. Definitely can't simplify it any further. That's as far as it's going to go. So this time, what percentage of customers had dinner on Friday? So look at our Friday. I'm going to do it as a fraction first, then change the fraction to a percentage, because for me, I think that's the easiest way of doing it. So it's going to be out of 120, because that's how many people were on Friday. And that's a 90, it's not 96. It does look like a 6, but that's 90, so 90. So as a fraction, it's 90 over 120. Right? So we're going to use our calculators and type that in as you see it. So 90 over 120, use the fraction button, but then because we're working out as a percentage, you would times it by 100. Alright. Also, this line there means divide. So what I could do is I could just do 90 shared by 120 and then times by 100. That gets me my answer, which is 75%.